That's right. It's me. About to do the A. I tried to rhyme y'all, but look, it's been a while. Been a little hiatus, but I'm back. Here to do the VI challenge. I was summoned by my man at the the blind guy. Greg. Pardon me if I get it wrong. Well, my name is Anthony Parker, and I'm gonna wait a little while. See if anybody comes to the room. I want to say big up to the subscribers. Got some new changes coming, new ideas, surprises. Putting them in the works right about now. Appreciate all the supporters. You know, appreciate the subscribers, the followers, the sharers, everything. You know what I'm talking about. Criticisms, the positiveness, and that's all to the good. You know what I'm talking about. Everything is blowing up. Thank God, it's paying off. I'm seeing the dividends. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm about to do this VI challenge, answer these questions that were posed. So I hope you enjoy. Try not to be long. Here we go. Number one. What medical condition caused you to be visually impaired or blind? Well, from what I was told, I had spinal meningitis. Also had German measles, so hence the thought maybe one of the two, but more so spinal meningitis. I'm gonna go with that one. That's number one. Number two, in 3 words, describe your vision. I just did 2 of them. Spinal meningitis, cataracts. That's the only thing. I'm not really too in tune to what happened in the past, but from what I was told about me going back and forth to these doctors and things of that nature, that's what they told me. And I said, no, I'm just accepting anything. But I was small. My mama, she really don't remember too much, but I do have that, and I'm gonna try to be as honest as possible. Number 3, what is the hardest thing to do as a blind person? Man, that's understanding. That's evident. Let's see. I can't drive, and I don't hear nothing about, man, you can just sit in the car, people tell you where to go. I'm talking about really drive with no one in the car. That's hard to do. Let's see drive. What else that's hard? I mean, I've done a lot of things, and if I look back on them, I'm like, man, I did that. But I mean, I guess drive. I don't want to say anything else. People might say, oh, you're a blind person, can't do that. But me, I try to be as upfront and be as straightforward and be direct in my answers, and know that if a blind person can actually do these particular things. But I know for a fact I can't drive, so I don't know about y'all. Number 4, what is the best thing about you being blind or visually impaired? Sometimes there were there were perks that I was able to benefit from, like skipping the line at certain events when I didn't feel like waiting. Now, ain't that something? I mean, when I was younger, females are more apt to come up and talk to you in a sense, and that was like a starter for you, conversational piece. What else? That's about it. Number 5. What questions are you asked about or because of you visually impaired? What questions do you get asked mostly about? When I was young, people used to ask me, do I count my steps when I walk? How do I have sex? And definitely, I remember my cousin like it was yesterday asking me that question. It was funny. I still tease him about it. But man, if you think about some of the questions people ask you, if they sit down and think about it, it come, there were some crazy questions, but they just don't know. So that's why we're here. Do you use a cane or a guide dog? I use a cane. Never thought about getting a guide dog, but I've had a Rottweiler before, and that was the love of my life. She died though, and I vowed never to get another dog after that. Number 7. What piece of advice would you give to someone who has or is in the process of, losing their vision? Be strong. Life goes on. If you wish to do so, find some groups that you can attach yourself to that can give you some type of strength. Be patient, and just realize, that all is not over. There are better days after that, because I never really felt, any type of way. And I'm being honest with you, when I lost my sight, I mean, sometimes I wished I've had it for the simple fact that I wanted to do certain things. But as a child, I did a lot of active things. But yeah, just take those particular pieces of advice and you'll be all right. Number 8, what one piece of advice could you give a sighted person as far as interacting with the blind? Be patient. You can ask questions, but these days with the emergence of technology and things like that, sighted people already know. But if you were talking about this in the Stone Ages, like when I grew up, just be patient. You're welcome to ask questions, observe, and no question is a stupid question. Number 9, why did you join your YouTube? Well, to make a short story long, which is what I always do, my co-host was losing her sight, and I felt like this. She was having a hard time dealing with it, and I felt like this. If she was going through situations in terms of having a hard time dealing with it, maybe other people may be going through the same situations. So why not create some type of platform to where people can come and voice their stories, let their stories be heard, and in hopes of reaching other individuals. Hence the name Parker Daniels Show has had emerged, and I wanted to do just exactly what I'm doing: teach individuals who may be going through similar situations, who are who do not have an outlet to or a platform to where they can go on and talk about what is basically going through their mind, because some people can't deal with it. So that was my reason. Number 10 was the reason. Name 3 people that I would like to ask to do the challenge. There's a young lady who has a channel entitled Low Vision Life. That's 1. That Blind Couples, number 2, and Legally. What was it? Legally. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Legally Bookworm. That's what it is. Slipped my mind. And that happens when you get old. So Legally Bookworm, Low Vision Life, and That Blind Couple. And I want to thank my man, the blind guy, Greg, for challenging me, and I hope I did this correctly. And stay tuned to the Parker Daniels Show, where we make changes, no excuses. Now jam out to the music. That's something I created. Yeah. Thank y'all very much. Man, I'm really appreciating this. I appreciate the opportunity, the love that's given, and everything like that. And I'm out.